I guess I decided to come after Admitted Students Weekend. It was really important for me to come and see the place and make sure it was really the right thing, because financially this was the hugest risk I've ever taken in my life. Yeah. And I'm hoping it pays off. It's certainly paid off in the experience, but and I think professionally there's no question it'll take me a long way. But it was really about knowing that I have a mission and a purpose post-graduation, and this is the place that's going to help me get there. And it already has. Yeah. So that's it, that's how you decide, right?
I think sometimes it seems simplistic, but they're like just a pro and con, right? And I think when I was exploring my options, I was thinking about finances. I was thinking about time away from school, time in school, changing locations, next steps, and definitely did a big pro and con list. For me, Harvard definitely had more pros than cons. But I think anyone who makes this decision, it is a big decision, right? And they should be conscientious of what are my true next steps? How will this help to get to the next steps? For me, it became clear as I really examined that. But I think people need to take that time and make sure this is right for them, because they are making a big commitment. But at the same time, speaking for myself, and I'm sure the both of you, it's been a wonderful commitment. The opportunity to study with these professors, to interact with classmates, and just to be among everything that's happening on this campus is really exciting.
I guess something else that kept me occupied while I was waiting to hear back from the school was I was applying to a lot of other teaching positions, just like all around the country. I looked at Portland and New York and Austin and Chicago. I was just like, wherever, I want to try something new. I want to experience something different. And I didn't get a single acceptance or even a sniff of interest from any of those schools. So when I say I didn't have any other options, I really meant it. Charlotte, similar to you, I only applied to Harvard. It was the one. I mean, I was more interested in the program fit than I was in just going to grad school. And so, when I read about the description, when I came up here for events, I knew that was the place for me. And so, of course, you have to look at. You have to look at the finances. Like you can't ignore the cost of the school. And I would say, in all my interactions with the admissions office, they're realistic about that. They're upfront about that. They suggest different ways that you can go about, securing that funding if you're in a position that you need to be creative with that. So I would say that's more the reality of it. There's the finances, but then also thinking, about what you want to do next, even if it isn't specifically defined. And you touched on it, but the peer group here is unbelievably talented and diverse, intellectually, racially, ethnically, experientially, just so diverse that when you come here, you really do feel like you're a part of something a little bit greater. And as impressed as I am by my peers, I've never felt that anyone considers themselves to be a big deal. So you have really accomplished people, but you have really humble people, and that kind of environment where people are really interested in working together and learning from each other and helping each other out. I don't know if that is unique just to Harvard, because I haven't had experience at other schools, but I would say that's one of the things that stands out most. So I think to know that is the kind of environment that you're walking into can be a really great pull to come here. But of course, you have to weigh what's right for you.
Yeah, and for me, I'm approaching 40, and there are less options for adventure, and so this to me is a grand adventure.
Starts.
I don't know.
Adventure starts at 40 for sure.
You might think that, but I do have 4 kids in tow, and I'm married, and so to make a choice like this, I think I was choosing something for me where I'd made lots of decisions for the rest of my family for many years. So this one's for me, and I'm proud of the choices that I get to make as a result of being here, but I'm also proud to have chosen just to come, to say, like, I'm not just going to be, trapped in this world for 20 years or 30 years. I'm not just going to be trapped, like, in this bubble. I'm gonna show my children. I'm going to be an example to them. Like, you should do things that you're passionate about, even if it means taking a leap. And so this is a big leap.
And your son got snow on his birthday, so
yeah, he did.
It worked out.
It was awesome.
Totally worked out.
Yeah.